We are rejoining the session to see what is going on. It ended with Dougie Afroman having a huge accident on the exit of the quick chicane. And we can update ourselves and familiarise ourselves with the situation. Very interesting stuff going on. Dougie Afroman said all he wanted to do was finish the race. And he couldn't do that, unfortunately. And I'm talking in the game chat. I'm so sorry, guys. So sorry, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, we made it even further blunder. We were just talking in the game chat and distracting every single driver in the race. That is hilarious. I'm so sorry, NORL. I want to make a public apology for that one. I'm so sorry. We're dealing with some huge technical issues. Like, we are dealing with some major issues. King Maka, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After some technical issues, it ended with Dougie Afroman having that accident. I'm not sure if the stream will remain. We will try it, but we were going to keep coming back until we're having some internet broadcasting issues, so we're going to go with what we can do. So let's familiarise ourselves with the situation. Testermeister, after having that accident at the start, is now closing in on Subaru Ryan. Will ride on board with a Renault pair. Oh no, surely not. Oh, it just gets away with it, but he's had the exact same accident as Dougie Afroman and Limited Danny. How many guys are going to make that mistake today? That was such a big accident, and he's got away with it. I'm really shocked that he's got away with it. I reckon Limited Danny and Dougie Afroman will see that and go, how has he done that? But it's so easy to do. You take too much speed into there, go on the grass, and you just spearhead across the grass, and there's really nothing you can do. Very interesting is the only way I can describe it. I'm just announcing that the stream is back up. As we can see, Lord Jord is up 2 positions as both the Red Bull and the Renault pit. So, Dan, good effort by Murcielago. He's seen that the Testermeister's had an issue there, and he's used that to his advantage to pit. Kevin Jacobs might be close to passing Testermeister here. This could be one to watch. Where's Tester? There he is. Kevin Jacobs then takes P11 after that accident. Kevin Jacobs no longer in last position. Good effort for him. And we'll watch the rest of the race. I'm sure we'll have Dougie Afroman and co in the chat soon. Usually the drivers pop in after an accident and have a few choice words. Wow, so many guys have done the same accident. But Nibbler leads, and he's pulling a strong gap now. He's got 7 seconds in hand. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Everyone's rejoining the chat. Thank you so much for your patience. We had a few technical difficulties that caused the stream to go down without warning. And yeah, it's just an internet issue that we can't resolve. It's something we've just got to push through with. And hopefully it'll be gone before round 2. But the gaps are pretty spread out right now, and actually the closest gap we've got is between Testo and Kevin Jacobs, so we'll ride on board with Testo and see what he can do. ITV F1 with the advert break, says CJS44 Gaming. That's very true. That's very true, Spen. We're back, and while you were away, you missed the best part of the race so far. But luckily for us, we disconnected in a time where it seems to be a tyre management phase, and no one is really close to each other. So there wasn't really much to miss. But P12, Testermeister has gained a second on Kevin Jacobs in P11 over this lap. And I reckon by the end of this lap, he might be having to go into turn 1. Limited Johnny joins the session. Very interesting. It's very unfortunate that we had that disconnection. Dougie Afroman was the last thing we caught before the stream went down. And then we saw Testermeister do the exact same thing. If you missed it, but if you didn't join the stream in time, Testermeister did the same thing as Danny and Dougie, but only lost his front wing. So he was very lucky, and that's why he's at the back. We've actually got yellow flags in Sector 3. Can we get... Who is that from? Not sure what they're for, but they're gone now. Testermeister all over the back of Kevin. Will look to try go just clean around the outside. That's going to be an interesting move. If he can pull that off, it's going to be without challenge. But Kevin Jacobs back on the inside. Who's going to yield? Kevin's going to yield. He uses his head, uses his experience in multiple racing platforms to just know that position was gone. And if he kept his nose in it, he was going to lose it. But he does get DRS for his troubles, which will help him keep with Tester. So if he can keep through Tester through Sector 3, he will have a run into Turn 1 with DRS, overtake, and Rich Mix Free. So he just needs to stay within that 1 second, and he loses it. We'll see if he got the detection zone beforehand. He did. So he gets that DRS. But other than that, that battle looks like it's pretty much done and dusted. Now, the next interesting thing is just keep your eye up on the interval where you can see the likes of Chazza, who's obviously down 1 position. But you can see, just keep your eye on it. He is gaining on Danny. And towards the end of the race, I suspect we'll see Chazza gaining in on Danny. You can see this is where they are in relative to each other on the track. He's getting about 10th so far this lap. So